I think. I have an idea for Arthur Blank.
Let's go.
Arthur Blank, the same man who gives you massively discounted eats at Falcon home games. Remember us talking last year about you get a couple hot dogs, you get some nachos, you get some chicken tenders, chips and salsa, mozzarella sticks, all for some ridiculous like $18 or something.
Let's go.
Arthur Blank, man of the people. He came through for the common folk. Now he has to come through for the football fan and all of us. Arthur Blank, here's how you bring relevance back to Atlanta. You bring back the coach that beat you a decade earlier in the Super Bowl. You bring back Bill Belichick, and you have him strictly focus on the defense. Before Chris shakes his head, strictly focus on the defense. He can hire whoever he wants on the defense. And then what do you do on offense? You bring in his buddy, Brian Daboll, as OC, who won 5 Super Bowl rings under Belichick as a wide receiver and tight end coach. Arthur Blank, you can be part of the Belichick and Daboll redemption tour, like how Oasis got back together and now they're touring the world. Everyone wrote them off. But now Arthur Blank, you could bring them back for the everyday NFL fan and take your team from the island of mediocrity to the island of relevancy in one short offseason. The move is yours, Arthur Blank.
Did Williams just go wrestling on us with the island of relevancy right there? That was incredible, Jimmy Jam. I love the wrestling shout out there at the end. I don't know about the football art of it, but I love the wrestling part. Jimmy Jam, what about you?
I'm not disappointed. I'm angry. Just to let you know, I am angry. Of all of the bad takes you've had about the Bears, this is the worst take I've ever heard in my... You want to bring Bill Belichick. Have you seen what he's been doing lately? You want to bring him to an NFL team with the situation he's in right now and just give him the reins. You know what? The new GM's going to win your next GM, are you serious for doing that? Are you
the
kidding
defensive
me right
reins?
now?
The defensive reins, and bring in Brian Daboll.
Is Jordan Hudson the linebackers coach?
Bring in Brian Daboll as a coach.
Is Jordan Hudson DB's coach? Like, what does she do? She a scout?
She's the new GM.
Williams said he's only involved with the defense, so then she can only have some sort of defensive job.
It can't get any worse for Atlanta. What are you talking? This is the best idea I've ever come up with.
I don't know if Bill Belichick is the answer. I really don't. I know that Chris definitely thinks Bill Belichick is the answer. Chris, I got to give you a chance here.
If Atlanta wants to continue this rise to mediocrity, then by all means get one of the worst head coaches ever that can't win without a Hall of Fame type quarterback. All right, without Tom Brady, Belichick is nothing. He needed a Hall of Fame coach for him to win Super Bowls as a defensive coordinator back in New York. So like I don't think that's the move. But maybe Atlanta is a franchise that deserves a Bill Belichick.
Well, you could say this: if Bill Belichick gets a job as the Falcons DC or / head coach only in charge of the defense, I'm not entirely sure what position Williams was actually even calling for him to have there in Atlanta. But Pablo Torre will probably take up residency somewhere near Atlanta Stadium and be investigating all the time. So Falcons fans, get ready for that. Best podcast of the year and best podcast episode of the year. Pablo Torre, by the way, shout out. I'm not sure if we were up or nominated in that category, but you, the listeners out there, you guys could help us. Get us a few more of those and maybe we'll be in the running next year. All right, Chris.
Our dude wipes discussion should have won.
Yeah, that dude wipes discussion definitely should have gotten us in the running. You're not wrong there, Jimmy. You know what discussion might get us in the running next year?
Would they not be relevant?
Go ahead, Williams.
Would they not be relevant? The Falcons are not relevant. They would be relevant with Bill Belichick and Brian Daboll.
They'd be relevant how the Kings are relevant in the NBA. You know, you don't want to be that type of relevant.
Hey, listen, stranger things have happened. Old guys get shots in the NFL, so maybe the Falcons, they thought about bringing him in before, and some other people talked him down, and those people might be fired now, so Williams, you could be onto something there. But you know what Chris is definitely onto, and what may get us nominated for a podcast award next year is the phenomenal Leatherhead segment. Chris, what do you got for us?